Hi there. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Last time we began the final chapter, otherwise known as the Resolve of Ryunosuke Naruhodo, and we began the trial proper, with new music, a new judge, and, well, Gina's here too, so that's neat. We got her testimony last time about Gregson supposedly investigating a smuggling ring or some shit, which, man, I didn't know he was such a, such a badass doing all this shit in secret and whatnot. But also Barack was there apparently, and he didn't tell us about that, so god damn it, Barack, I thought we were friends now, but I suppose not. Anyway, we should probably begin the cross-examination and figure out where to go from there.
Hold it!
So, you follow orders, do you, Gina? No, not me. I'm above all that, see? Man, I had a feeling you would say something like that. Oh. The boss always had special orders for me. Grab us some fish and chips and, go and give Toby his grub. That kind of thing. Oh, I see. Also, I forget how did you find Toby again? I feel like you told us about it like before, but it has been a little while, so I'm curious how you guys adopted a dog. So, errands more than orders then. This detective is still an apprentice after all. Sorry. Yeah, well, this apprentice ain't one to sit around and wait to be told what to do, even by the boss. That's why I've been doing my own investigations into what happened. I didn't find much at first. Let's see, a little search of the boss's office turned up a notebook that had a load of secret meetings in it.
Hold it!
I do remember that one. I believe you showed that to us. Oh. One more thing before we get too much further. Let me check this thing out. We didn't actually look at it the last time, but well, it is a cute little plush. I don't know if a rabbit's like the first animal that comes to mind when I think of Herlock. What a charming little rabbity version of Mr. Sholmes. Do you suppose this is how Iris sees him? Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo? Your eyes are veritably boring into the poor doll's ears. Oh, sorry. I was just wondering, what do you suppose would happen if I were to tug its ears with all my might right now? I'm sure that we'll find out when the time is right. To become a proper gentleman, you really must learn stoic patience. But I want to know! Well, I'm curious too, TBH, but like I said, or like she said, I'm sure we'll know when the time is right. What animal does best fit Herlock? Perhaps a dodo? Anyway, so you went through Inspector Gregson's things? Yup! As part of the independent Lestrade investigation. I'm sure your superiors would be delighted that you are taking the initiative. So, I snuck into his office when no one else was about. Because if anyone at the yard had seen me going in there, they'd have turned me straight out on the street. Yeah, that sounds about right. I guess this is one way in which your pickpocketing skills and sneaking around skills, come in handy. It's sounding less and less like an investigation and more like something else. Prosecution understands that it was this very detective who discovered the notebook. You got that right. Nothing gets past Inspector Lestrade and a trusty assistant, Chief Inspector Toby. We found it hidden in one of his desk drawers that had a false bottom. That's impressive. So then I went to hide myself where no one else could find me, so I could have butchers at what was written on it. Cause, if anyone at the yard had found me out, it'd turf me straight on the street. I've given it in now, though, ain't I? And if it weren't for me, it would have never have been found. Yeah, fair enough. I'll give you that one, Gina.
Hold it!
Let's see. Do you have any idea where those dealings were taking place? Yup. It was all there in the boss's notes. Let's see if I can remember. I remember the gentleman's club thing. As I already said, the illegal dealings were due to take place at a gentleman's club. Yes, I remember, but I was hoping to find out the name of the club. That won't be necessary. What? It's conceivable that the club might be used again by the smugglers in the future. Therefore, the prosecution has been asked not to reveal the name in these proceedings. I don't know what all the fuss is about. It's right here. All I've got to do is read it out. And I could too. I've got this reading game buttoned up now. Can't I show you what I can do? Go on, what's the arm? Judge hasn't signaled his objection yet. I could try to find out. What should I do? Well, you know, let's insist. Let's let Gina show off her excellent reading skills. Wow and amaze me, Gina. This is a closed court. The proceedings are confidential. There shouldn't be any possibility of the information being leaked. As I explained, there is some possibility of politicians being involved in this affair. Prosecution is rightfully exercising caution, I imagine. No, my lord. The prosecution has no objection. Good. Good thing you're looking at me like that. Cosima? There's no question that Inspector Gregson was looking into these black market dealings. However, it's not yet been established that he was on that particular trail on the day in question. If the defense requires to know the club's name, the prosecution has no intention of being obstructive. Why, that's nice to hear. Thanks, Cosima. Right then. I can show off me reading skills. Apparently, the smuggled goods deal was going to happen at a gentleman's club called the Grouse.
Hold it!
Isn't that a kind of bird? The Grouse. What sort of a club is that? I ain't got the foggiest. Clubs ain't exactly my thing. But I am kind of curious. They're not places where a foreign student like you would be readily admitted. Have you looked in the mirror recently? I tell you what, me and Chief Inspector Toby could go in undercover. Could you though? Could you though? I could pick out a few good marks and see what else I could find out while I was in there. I really don't think you should go picking out anything. Anyway, that's where these black market dealings are going to take place, is it? Yeah, it's got to be. That's what the lower rank detectives at the yard reckon. Says the even lower ranking detective. Let's see. It was a big job and all, but the coppers weren't onto it yet.
Hold it!
Of course, the good question is, like, why was Gregson doing investigations? Well, no, I remember. Sorry, I forgot. Because there was worry that, high-ranking members of politicians and whatnot might be involved. Yeah, sorry. So how would Inspector Gregson come to find out about it in that case? Well, that's a question, ain't it? But I'm just an apprentice, so... And why didn't he inform Scotland Yard of his findings? Yeah, that's what I was asking myself, 'cause, I'm just an apprentice. When it suits you, yes. Anyway, the point is, something went on at that club, no question. You can't say that for certain, though, surely. What matters most is there's witnesses what saw the Reaper at the place, too.
Hold it!
Lord Van Sykes was at the club. He was. Detectives who visited the club yesterday to make inquiries have confirmed it. Several members report having seen the accused being admitted to the room in question as a guest. It looks like there's no disputing that he was there then. Well, we know that Lord Van Sykes was investigating Inspector Gregson, don't we? Yeah, supposedly he was. Perhaps he'd already discovered the Inspector's secret notebook. Which led him to the club, you mean? Maybe. Presumably then, there are also eyewitnesses who can testify that Gregson was there. None have been identified at this time, no. The all-important victim wasn't seen at this mysterious club. Oi! Why'd you expect and ask an Inspector Lestrade here, eh? That's all I've got to work with. She's not holding back with that ice-cold stare of hers, is she? I really don't know what to make of all this. Lord Van Sykes told us that he was investigating Inspector Gregson, but he never once mentioned that he met the Inspector the day before the incident. You don't think Lord Van Sykes could have been lying to us, do you? That's not the only way to explain this. Oh? If everything Lord Van Sykes has told us is true, then there must be a mistake in this testimony somewhere. You mean, there are details we've yet to uncover? Exactly. A clue, perhaps, that even Gina hasn't noticed. That's what we should be looking for here. Yeah, let's check out that notebook again, if we still have it. I thought we had the notebook. Oh, I think I was confusing it with the trunk. Oof. Anything else I can look at? Let me check this out again. This is a passport from before, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, just a damn minute. Tobias Gregson. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot the details about this. Let's see. The passport, yeah, he was supposed to be going to France the day before his body was discovered. I.e., not the day before, or not at this gentleman's club, when he was supposed to be, apparently, according to his notebook. But then again, what do we present it? Again, I'm trying to find out what the best place to present this would be. Because what we need to do is say that, well, what we need to prove is that Gregson was not, in fact, at the Grouse that day because he was supposedly going to be going to Paris. So, what am I trying here?
Objection!
Oh, balls. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip that too much. The witness's last statement exhibits a fundamental inconsistency. Not one that any British court would recognize, Counsel. Why? Remember, this is a closed court. Whatever fate befalls you in here, no one outside will ever know. Okay, damn, that's an ominous way of putting it. Should I be wondering if I'll make it out of this courtroom alive? Damn, it was just one penalty. You don't gotta fucking threaten me. Okay, so we know this part is true because they made it pretty clear that, yeah, the witnesses did in fact see the Reaper at the place. But if he was investigating Gregson, and Gregson wasn't there, then what was he doing? What was Barack doing there? I mean, the fact that we got this new bit of testimony, or at least altered bit of testimony that mentions the club being called the Grouse, that also makes me feel like the Grouse is, that's important somehow, right? But I don't see anything about a Grouse anywhere in my evidence. I mean, this is not gonna do the... Jeez. There he is, super dead. There's that old photo, I guess. Dismissal notice. When he got paid, because he got fired. Letter of introduction. Boy, I thought I came onto a great discovery, but now I'm stumped about what to do next. Okay, let me try this point, maybe. Maybe?
Objection!
And as a judge, I must deny your objection. There is no contradiction here. Oh. No contradiction, other than the fact that a Far Eastern lawyer is practicing in a British courtroom. Put there by a not-so-far-away Lord Chief Justice, if you remember. Okay, I guess that's not it either. Well, son of a gun! Now, I don't know what it could be. Again, this also feels like a place where you would present some evidence, but I don't think this point is wrong, so... Can I just look over everything again, like, real quick? Again, I think, yeah, the key thing was actually how he wound it up. I remember that. Also, man, I wish they would have done, like, I forget to think, I don't think they've done that with the Great Ace Attorney, where, like, they, you know, in the other games, you know, when evidence that you've used before and, like, later on it becomes, like, there's no point to having it, you get rid of it. But, like, we haven't done that with any of this shit. So, like, I don't know what's useful and what's not exactly. Because some of this stuff I don't think is relevant anymore, but again, I don't know what it could be. Let me just double check this, maybe. Nope. What do you mean? Just fucking open it up, Rita, okay? Okay, let's see. The Scotland Yard insignia looks genuine to me. And the department identification number details are all correct as well. There's no doubt that this really is Inspector Gregson's identification. Well, that was a bust. I thought maybe we'd find some, like, hidden thing we didn't notice before. So why is... Again, it's right here, the passport. Port of Dunkirk, police business. Yeah, within 1 week from the 31st of October. It was issued for travel to France before the day before his body was discovered. I mean, it has to be it, right? I mean, this trunk in general is pretty sus, considering the blood and this and everything else, but like, come on.
Hold it!
Yeah, okay. Like, I don't know, maybe the point if we press enough, we can present something else?
Hold it!
Yeah, I know, Inspector, going undercover, yeah. Yeah, nothing else is coming to mind. Man, I bet if I look this up and when I see the answer, I'm gonna feel like a real dummy. But also, I don't want to fucking be stumbling around like a damn buffoon this whole episode. I don't know, am I just missing something? Like, it feels like it would be really nice if we had the notebook itself in evidence, because then we could look at it and see if there was any weird inconsistencies. But, we don't. God damn, I want to pull Herlock's ears, right now, actually. Sheesh. This is the first testimony of the first fucking, the first cross-examination and everything. And I don't know what to do. Again, the fact that the grouse was even mentioned at all, like that has to be in place somewhere. Let me just really try and look really closely at everything we've got. I'm gonna be thorough, even though I know it's not gonna be useful. Okay, armband, obviously not it. Red-headed league article. Okay, well, the cholera outbreak's kind of a big deal, but, nah. Photograph. Yeah, that's just her husband. Nothing important there. Letter of introduction. Wait, let me look at this part. Oh! Bruh. You gotta be yanking my chain. The SS Grouse. First class cabin 001. Yokohama departure 11th of September. London arrival 1st of November. Ah, that's the boat that Professor Mikotoba and Judge Degoko came on from Japan, isn't it? Yes, I think it called at Dunkirk on the north coast of France for a night before finally arriving in Dover. I think it's been almost a year since we arrived in Dover on the SS Pura. It seems a shame not to keep your ticket as a memento of the trip, don't you think? Yes, I agree. I have mine safely in my diary. I keep mine in my wallet, so I have it with me at all times. Oh, well, how strange. Where could it have gone? Are you like this on purpose, Mr. Naruhodo? Damn, Susato. You really know how to cut deep. I imagine it, or was that comment accompanied by a little sigh? Is it not gonna change or update? To let me know that that's the Grouse? President Koto has wonderful handwriting, doesn't he? I don't know, I can barely make it out myself. This dark-suited young man is not in the least bit untrustworthy. Is it just me? Or does that make me sound extremely untrustworthy? I do wish he'd at least called you a nice young man. Well, it's true, I am a nice young man. I'm really not sure that would help. Okay, well, the incident update, which has me worried, but you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Objection!
Booyah! Booyah! Kashaw. Got him. Again, okay, that was pretty darn tricky. I do not think that people's first instinct would be to go look at the dang train steamship ticket thing again. Because I do think I remember looking at it before and, like, seeing the words Grouse. But, like, that was, like, fucking a long time ago. I wasn't going to be like, oh, shit, Grouse. The connection is right there. But, whatever. I've read about these clubs that exist here in Britain. As I understand it, they're places where well-to-do gentlemen socialize with friends and colleagues. I mean, I guess that's one way to, you know, describe a gentleman's club. Well, I mean, then again, I guess gentlemen's clubs might have had a different connotation back in the late 1800s as opposed to these days. Or maybe, you know, one kind of naturally led to the other. Who knows? I'm not an expert on these things. Don't imagine for a second that a foreign student like you would be admitted. Okay, you don't have to fucking rub it in, man. Seriously? You want me here cracked or something? Yeah, you telling me, Inosuke. Do we know for sure that the courtroom contraband dealings were definitely happening at a club called the Grouse? The police are currently looking for evidence, but haven't found anything definitive yet. Gee, so you can't even prove that there was an actual crime that took place? Or that crimes are actually taking place there? Or is the Grouse even real? And I'm sorry to say that they probably won't. What do you mean by that, little boy? I mean that the place the Inspector Gregson was secretly going to visit on the 31st of October may not have been a gentleman's club at all. But also, why was it called the Grouse and not the SS Grouse? Because, like, those have two different, like, connotations, you know? I guess maybe Gregson was trying to throw people off the trail, maybe? You're showing a very irreverent attitude to our country's police force there, Counsel. If it wasn't a gentleman's club, then what was it? A steamship. You think it's a ship? I have the evidence to prove it here. Also, does that mean that, so I guess the same ship that Mikotoba and Jigoku, you know, got off on is the same ship where Gregson was, apparently. Let me see that. Am I just handing it over to him, you know? How am I gonna reach him from all the way up here, you know? This dark-suited young man is not in the least bit untrustworthy. The other side, my lord. Be more specific next time. This would appear to be a ticket for passage upon a steamship. Yes. The SS Grouse.
Objection!
Oh, yep, Kazuma? So, there's a steamship named the Grouse that happens to share a name with the club. But I'm afraid to say, there's a flaw in your logic there. How? Look at the ticket. Notice the date of arrival in port? The ship arrived at the port of Dover on the 1st of November. the day on which the sound like a gunshot was heard on Fresno Street. In other words, on the day in question here, 31st of October, when the victim was on his clandestine mission, that ship hadn't yet docked on British shores. That would certainly make an undercover investigation somewhat challenging.
Objection!
The fact that the steamship hadn't yet reached Britain substantiates the defense's assertion that the victim was investigating the SS Grouse on the day in question. Then show your evidence for that assertion. Very well. Hey, that damn gavel. In that case, counsel of defense, present your evidence to the court now. Evidence that substantiates your claim that the victim was investigating the SS Grouse on the 31st of October. See? And now the passport's gonna come into play. I was on the right track, but just not quite the right destination. Or rather, the right destination, but not the right tracks. But I suppose. But hey, we did it, at least. Boy, I hope the rest of the case isn't gonna be this fucking tricky to sort through. My goodness. But anyway, this seems like a nice point to leave things off, you know? In the next episode, we'll shove that passport right in their dumb faces and try and go from there. Then again, I wonder, like, what was he investigating on a ship in the first place? Like, I'm pretty sure ships, like, I mean, do they have black markets on ships? Smuggling goods on ships? I don't know. I mean, I know stuff gets smuggled on ships, but I mean the actual, you know, the trading. I imagine doesn't happen like right up on board, you know. But that's rambling. We'll deal with that in the next episode. But until then, I'll see you around.